Hi, my name's Emma Bell, and at the Inside Shift I work with people to shift their mindset so they can feel calmer, happier and more fulfilled right now. Now, on the last workshop I gave you a call to action, which was to practice some of those techniques like conscious clearing, like the mindfulness minute, that would allow you to come back into the here and now and to live much more consciously and effectively. I hope you've tried that. I hope you love the techniques. Now today I want to go one step further and look at how you can break those vicious cycles. You know what I mean. Something happens, you ruminate about it, you feel awful, you carry on having negative thinking, and before you know where you are, you've got yourself into this vicious cycle, and it can be quite hard to just break that cycle and get back into your best self. So here's a technique I want to share with you. It's called the space technique. Now, S stands for the situation that you find yourself in, and you'll notice that when you're on that vicious cycle, your P, your physiology, has certain characteristics. So your breathing might be really shallow, your heart's racing, your throat's gone dry, your thinking is also racing. Those first three elements at least are your physiology. Your cortisol, the stress hormone, will also be rising. A denotes action. So what are you doing? What is it? Normally you might be sitting, all your muscles are tensed and you're really focusing on the person that you think is causing you the anxiety. C denotes cognition. What are you thinking? What are you fretting about? Again, I've said your mind will be racing. And then A denotes emotion. Now, how do we break this vicious cycle? We break this vicious cycle by choosing either physiology or action or cognition, or, and here's the big shift, you choose all three. Because it's really difficult for us just to shift our emotional state. In fact, I would suggest it's quite impossible to shift our emotional state without shifting one of these, or as I've suggested, all three. So what I'm inviting you to do is to find a technique which encompasses all three. So physiology, an example of a vicious cycle breaking technique is to breathe really deeply, and breathing really deeply has the effect of slowing down your heart rate and also reducing adrenaline, cortisol. So breathing deeply might be one part of the technique. A, you take action, you get up and you leave the room if you can. If you can't, you shift in your seat, or you get up and go and get yourself a glass of water and you mindfully drink that glass of water. So that's taking action that brings you back into the present moment and out of your head. And then cognition. Focus all your senses on where you are. Really think about the weight of your body in the seat. Think about or feel, hear, touch, taste. Use all of your senses to bring you back into the here and now. Watch your thinking and then choose thinking that's much more constructive and progressive than the thinking that you have while you're in the vicious cycle. So if you can find a technique that works for you, that encompasses all three aspects, that is the most powerful vicious cycle breaking technique. So your call to action is to think right now about a technique that you can use that encompasses a change in your physiology, a change in your active state, your actions, and a change in your thinking, your cognitions. That will be the habit that you ritualize that will allow you to come back into the present moment, to be more mindful and therefore more impactful and more effective. Good luck with it. Click on the button, share this video, and I'll see you at the next 5-minute shift workshop.